It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso. You're live at S3, and we need to take it across to Johannesburg now for something special.
Quickly, and Chef Sia is standing by to chat about street-style food, and we can't wait to try it all out. Check this one out.
Yeah.
And we are back, coming to you live from the Johannesburg Culinary and Pastry School with Chef Sia Kobo of the Kobo Cuisine Restaurant. He's whipped up a delicious street-style dish for us that we're about to go through right now. Chef, first of all, it smells divine in here.
Thank you so much. We always try. They say you first eat with your nose.
Yes.
It smells good, then people want to know.
100%.
But obviously, we put flavor first.
That's what I want to get into.
Yes.
Please take us through some of the ingredients that we have here and what we are making.
All right, so what we've been making in the meantime is we made some chakalaka here, which is well known in South Africa. We make some slaw here, which is coleslaw. We use cabbage. We used a bit of carrots. Instead of dressing it with mayonnaise, we've actually dressed it with orange and a little bit of citrus, so to break down the flavors that we have here. We've got a frita we've made here with Morocco, some chili, onion, as well as an apple to bring in a nice acidity.
Yeah.
We've baked here the Morocco into a royale. It's more like a baked custard, but it's savory. We have avocado, and we also use Morocco to make a nice little crunchy bits, which is going to be a garnish.
Yeah.
Over here, we've made the Morocco Puree. So the name of our dish now, as I said earlier, is basically papata bread. So we see Chef over here is rolling the bread. So this bread is going to nicely do it on the skillet.
Yeah.
And once it's ready, it's going to end up looking like that.
I love that. Chef Tulani is doing the things over there. Shout outs to him.
Yes.
So now where do we start?
So you and I, we're gonna plate. I wanna see your plating abilities. Or should I say, let me rather teach.
Teach me, please.
All right. So I'm gonna do one ingredient. You do the following ingredient. We're gonna start with the chakalaka. So take the chakalaka here. All you do, you just put it in there. You smear it nicely over. You take it a little bit more because we want the flavor. We want that nice little spice that we have in the chakalaka.
And that's the thing with South African street food and traditional food, I suppose, is that it has a lot of flavor. Why would you consider this dish particularly to be inspired by street food?
This dish for me is taking... yes, people. She's doing a good job. She's doing a very good job.
Why would you consider this to be street style food, Chef?
So basically, if you see the papata bread is like small and nice, and you can basically handle it on your hand, and you can just like eat it. You don't really even need a fork and a knife, and you just eat it while you are on the phone or taking selfies. They say they're doing it for the gram. So I'm thinking about that. So basically now, this is where you're going, like I've done here. This is basically the Morocco that we baked into a custard. And it's a savory custard. You can put about 4 in there. Gonna make it look very nice.
I'm going to decorate it very, very nicely.
Yes, feel free to freestyle because food also is about personalities. So as much as I'm doing this, it would be nice to see what your personality is when it comes to food. While you're doing that, then I'm continuing with the frita. All right, just like scatter it nicely. You know, it's when rustic, but still looking nice.
Yes, I see.
So that is you going there.
Going in there. I'm trying my best to plate this as beautifully as possible.
I'm tempted to taste.
I can't wait because it actually smells so divine. So, Chef, I see that you switch up, street style food.
Yes.
This is plated very beautifully, sort of elevated to fine dining. Why is that important for you?
Kobo cuisine is about progressive indigenous ingredients. So what we basically try to do is we try to take our food and make it nice and trendy so that our people can actually embrace it.
Embrace it as a sort of fine dining experience outside.
Well, I would say that, but this one is street food. Okay, this is the Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop it there. So we are highlighting all the flavors here and the textures of Morocco. Basically, that's what we are doing. I put a little bit of salad in there, as you can see on mine.
The
so
slow.
you just squeeze it direct.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I see you coming all right there.
I'm not doing too bad. I try. I cannot wait to actually taste this, chef. You know what? Let me just finish up this quickly.
Yeah.
And get into it. I'm just going to put a bit of slaw.
Absolutely.
Delish. Okay. But I don't want to embarrass myself while eating it, chef. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm going to do, ne? We're trying to make time as well.
Yes.
I'm going to give you mine.
Okay.
And then you can start tasting it. I'll finish that one for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Here we go. Mzansi essay, a street style of food.
Yes.
Absolutely. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, chef.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm not even sure if I can do my legs like right now. So, stay tuned because we'll be back with more street style inspired South African food. See you shortly.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we are still salivating after all the street food we made on the show. I mean, can you even imagine?
Exactly, and Chef Sia has got Kuhle in a spin when it comes to street food, and I believe it's time to take it all the way back to the streets in your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Carl and Jamie. We are coming to you live from the Johannesburg Culinary and Pastry School with Chef Sia Kobo of the Kobo Cuisine restaurant. He has been taking us through a culinary journey focusing on South African street-style inspired food. I had the time of my life. Apparently, they are dragging me for not having a TV bite. What must I do when it looks good and I just want to go in, okay? I'm in business when I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Chef, we are tackling a different style of dish
Yes.
right now. Please take us through the ingredients. I see chicken, I see beef.
Yes. Okay, so what's basically happening with what we're making today, because it's a papata bread, which is like the base of what we are doing today. It's like making a burger where you have different toppings. So that's what we do. We do it open fire. It's beautiful. We've done inside today on the skillet, as you saw earlier.
Yeah.
So what we have over here is a chicken. So the chicken, we use a thigh because the thigh has got more flavor. So I always like to use parts that have got flavor. So we grilled it nicely, and after that, we sort of reduced it a little bit with a chakalaka sauce. So we made a sauce with chakalaka, and in the chakalaka sauce, chakalaka is a little bit spicy. So I put a little bit of inkomazi there, the mas, to bring in a little bit of acidity and drop down the spice a bit, because we also have chakalaka, which is our base in this bread. And this side, what we have is beef. So the beef, we've rendered down the fat, and we use that fat to cook the beef. But the beef is also smoked. So we smoked it with rooibos, which is also like one of the South African local teas.
Rooibos?
Yes, we smoke it with rooibos.
Wow.
And coming over here, what we've done here, what you see here is a bone marrow. So the bone marrow, basically, we've just crumbed it. It brings nice buttery flavor into the dish, but it also has got a beautiful crunch in it. And then we have amankani.
Amankani.
Yeah, so amankani is like the fat that we cut off from the beef. We render it down.
Yeah.
We utilize that fat to grill our beef, so it enhances the beef flavor, but at the same time, it gives a nice crunch into the dish. So when you're eating, you need to go through the flavor profiles.
Yeah.
Soft, crunchy, buttery, and all of that.
Different textures as well.
So we're going to start plating. So the
Yes.
bases are the same as we did last. I'll let you go first. You got the
Chakalaka,
dish.
of course, right?
Yes.
Chakalaka. And you know what I love about the chakalaka, Yako Chef? It's got that kick, and it's so flavorful and spicy.
Some of the things I do is I add a little bit of cabbage in it, because cabbage takes longer to cook, so it provides you with a crunch. So it's not all just mushy and soft.
I see.
All right, and then you follow up with the chicken.
With
I
my
do the
chicken.
same
Cool.
over here, but me, I'll be doing the beef, of course.
Do you know that song by Kamon Pela? Ow, chickeny, ow, beef. It's a piano song from a young, I'm a piano artist.
Oh, okay.
So those are the lyrics. I eat chickeny, I eat beef. Oh, but the chicken looks very, very delicious.
It is nice and tender because we've braised it a little bit in the chakalaka sauce, just to make sure that the flavors, they come through. We are enhancing, the local flavors. So you can do a bit of butternut in there.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm over here. And on my side, I'm putting the marrow.
The bone marrow.
The bone marrow.
But I'm not putting the bone marrow on
yes,
mine. Mine is
no. That
relatively
one
simple,
is a chicken,
right?
so it's nice and simple and straightforward.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Yeah, but you need to put the salad in there.
Oh, yes.
You need to put the salad, the tongue. Yes, you can use the tongue
right?
there.
Whoop.
You can definitely use the tongue for that. And can I have the chakalaka sauce, please? All right.
Thank you. Hi.
This is the chakalaka sauce
Okay.
that you're gonna finish off your dish. Just put enough. Put enough salad so that it gives you a nice crunch and it balances off the flavors. So that's what
Also
basically
the
it is.
acidity.
And this is a carrot puree. So we've used carrots in this dish.
Yeah.
And we made a puree. So we just like a little bit of finessing the local street food, Kobo cuisine, progressive local food.
Okay, I'm gonna get into it, okay, chef?
Yes.
Because they are wrapping me up, but I'm gonna eat like this so that they don't drag me.
Don't forget the TV shot.
Okay, let's go for it. I'm pretty sure you guys heard the crunch, right? This is delicious.
Thank you.
And I'm not even exaggerating, chef. Why would you consider this one street style?
All right, like I mentioned earlier, so my take on this is to go back to what I grew up eating. So the bread, the chicken is something that is very popular in South Africa, and the chakalaka is what we're using, avocado butteriness, and basically it's something you can have. It's light, but it's filling at the same time. Beef here, bone marrow, smoked in rooibos, carrot puree, pickled carrot, and the amangane. That's basically the other dish. I can pass it over. And you can try that as well.
Jonga dia hluta namhlanje. Before I dig into that, chef, let's actually just put on your social media pages for the restaurant.
Yes. On all social media platforms, we are Kobo Cuisine. Also, my own personal one is Siyabulela Kobo, also known as Chef CF.
There we go.
Advocating for indigenous cuisine.
Absolutely love that. It has been a pleasure spending the morning with you. Thank you for joining us on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Thank you guys for joining myself, Ukutla Adams, live from the Johannesburg Culinary and Pastry School. Back to you guys in studio, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Don't judge my not-so-TV bite.
All right, the chef takes big bites, so it's gonna bite afterwards.